Drawing with replacement in probability means removing an item and returning it. That is drawing with replacement. This is a situation whereby you remove something from where it is, identify the characteristic of interest, and then you return it back to where it was. When we talk of drawing without replacement, it means removing without returning. And this is a situation whereby you remove an item from where it is, identify the characteristic of interest, and then after that, you don't return it to where it was. Instead, you put it aside. So in drawing with replacement, the total always remains the same in the original container where the items are kept, while for drawing without replacement, the total number of items in the container keep reducing by 1 after each withdrawal. And it's also worth noting that we assume that in drawing without replacement, the item we pick is the one we were interested in calculating its probability. Example, a bag contains 6 black balls and 5 white ones. 2 balls are drawn from the bag one at a time. Find the probability of drawing 2 black balls, assuming the balls are drawn A without replacement and A with replacement and B without replacement. Now starting with the first one, drawing with replacement, let's have a table that summarizes the items we have here. We realize that at the beginning of the experiment, before we pick anything, the number of black balls are 6, they are given here, and the number of white balls are 5, they are given here. Say that the total number of balls in that container are 6 plus 5, giving us 11. Now, the probability of picking 2 black balls means probability of picking black the first time and then picking black again the second time, because we are picking 2 balls. So we have to draw twice. So this means we finding the probability of picking a black one times the probability of picking black one again. Why are we multiplying? It's because what you pick the first time does not influence what you pick the second time. They are independent events. In our previous lesson, we said that if we are dealing with independent events, we use multiplication law of probability. Now, starting with the first one here, this is the first draw. The probability of picking a black one will be given by the number of black balls, which are 6, because we realize the number of black balls are 6, over the total number of balls, which are 11. So the probability of picking black ball here is 6 over 11 times. After we have picked this ball, since it is with replacement, it means we note the color and we return it back to where it was. That means the total number of balls in the bag are still 11, the number of black balls are still 6, and the number of white balls are still 5. The total has not changed. So the probability of picking a black ball again will be given by the number of black balls in the container, which are still 6, over the total number of balls which are container, which are still 11. So that means the probability is 6 over 11. When you simplify that, you get 36 over 121. That's when we are drawing with replacement. Now, the second question wants us to calculate the same probability, but when we are drawing without replacement. In other words, we are moving an item from the container without returning it back. So let's start with such a table to show us what we have at the beginning. At the beginning, we have 6 black balls still and 5 white balls. The total is 11. Say that the probability of picking black and black is still given by, take me the probability of picking a black ball first times the probability of picking black ball second time. The formula is the same as this one, only that these figures are the ones which keep changing. Okay, now the probability of picking black ball first will be given by the number of black balls, which are 6, over the total number of balls, which is 11. So that means this probability of picking a black ball first is given as 6/11 times. Now, because it is without replacement, we assume that we have succeeded in drawing or removing a black ball from the container. So that means the number of black balls which are remaining in the container are now 5 because we have picked one and put aside. We have not picked any white ball, so the number of white balls are still 5. And the total now is 10. Remember, we have picked one and put it aside, and we said that the total number keeps reducing by 1 after each successive draw. Now, the probability of picking a black ball the second time will be given by the number of black balls remaining in the container, which are 5, over the total number of balls in the container, which are 10. And when you simplify this, you get being 3/11.